Hillary Clinton is running for president. Colin Powell is not running for president. The rules in 2004 were completely different. They're completely different guidelines. Sir, the guidelines were repeatedly strengthened in 2005, in 2006, in 2011. Hillary Clinton was operating in a different world.
And there's your testy back and forth over Hillary Clinton's email controversy on Fox News Sunday. It was Chris Wallace's response after California Congressman Adam Schiff defended Clinton, comparing her email use to Colin Powell's emails while he was Secretary of State. Our political insiders are back with us, John, Pat, and Doug. All right, Doug, your thoughts on that?
Well, look, I'm a Democrat. I am, and I will continue to be supporting Hillary Clinton, but there's a big but, Laura. And that big but is this is serious, serious stuff. Chris Wallace was right to ask the questions of Adam Schiff, as he did. The Inspector General's report raises major, major questions about what Secretary Clinton has said and what she did. It's bound to have influence on the prosecutor, even if it has no formal legal standing in that process. It can't but hurt her, and it could hurt her in California, where she's within 2 points of being behind Senator Sanders. So by and large, Laura, a very, very bad week for the former Secretary of State.
And Pat, I want to go to you. As we look at what the rules were certainly different back when Colin Powell was in office, and that has been discussed. So leaning on that is maybe a little tough.
Well, let me just make a comment here. To remind the audience again, I was the youngest member on Richard Nixon's enemies list. My credentials on these kind of subjects are pretty personal, but real. You know, when we had Watergate, we had the 18-minute gap where Rosemary Woods lost 18 minutes of a tape or erased it by accident or whatever. And for years, my party rightfully took morally a superior ground over this kind of issue. We have a situation where the secretary is where Goebbels talked about the big lie, she's into what I call the big spin. And it is absolutely ridiculous watching Adam Schiff, Senator Feinstein this morning, the governor of Colorado, who wrote a book about being truthful in politics, and he said it was all because she was a feminist. All of them taking attack to support a lie. They know it's a lie, and they do it, and they swear oaths to their offices, to the Constitution. They're not some political campaign operatives. But I want to know, on the Democratic side, during this Clinton agonistes we're going through, where is the Lowell Weikers? Where are the Cohens? Where are the people in my party who are willing to stand up for right and wrong and put their country before their party?
Pat, she's struggling to prove that she can be trustworthy. We've been talking about this.
Not doing too good a job, Laura.
Right.
Having the real problem trying to accomplish that. And I say that as somebody who wants to see her elected. But the issue of trust, as Ron Fournier said this morning with Chris Wallace, does matter. It is important. And the only thing that's happening, Laura, is her trust and credibility is being undermined.
Now, she didn't comply with these department policies. You know her better than most.
I worked with her.
Right. So why, a lot of people are saying, you know, can you help us understand why this happened? Why didn't she comply?
Look, she wanted to keep her emails in a zone of privacy. She believed, I think wrongly, that the rules allowed her to do it. And she clearly did some things, as she said, that were mistakes. But instead of apologizing at the outset, making it clear she'd made a profound mistake, there was story after story that have proven to be less than the truth.
Right. And Pat, as we look at the report and the way she set up her emails, those emails made staffers nervous. The staffer said, we were very nervous about this.
Well, that's another point. I want to let John get in here, but I just want to say, she refused to testify. 6 staffers refused to testify. The IT person who set it up resigned. You quit the State Department so he wouldn't. And against all of that, this is mistransparency. This thing was set up for more than that, and we find emails being put forth now about there being potential hacking, trying to hack, about things that we haven't seen, all of which are hidden, along with the 30,000 emails they just also decided to get rid of. It is from the beginning a crisis, and it is a big one, and it's almost as big as Watergate.